Browns played their game of the season? I mean, I don't care how many LSU guys are wearing free OBJ shirts. That's like your friends being your friend. The reality is, nobody in Cleveland was sorry to see him go. And when I look at this, this is going to work with the Lions. This is so fragile. They are winless. They have a coach who emotionally seems on the ropes. If I bring him here, he starts defecating in the end zone, or kicking nets, or proposing to nets, or punching players, or ripping my play. Paul, I think it teeters on the edge of this thing death spiraling to a place that you don't get out of. You're right on paper. I fear the actuality. But here's what you gotta do. It's simple. Oh, excuse us, Paul. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get this game because go ahead. What do you I did that for a reason. Go ahead. I got the internet. Come on. Listen, will you please? You sign him to just for the rest of the season. You allow him a chance to sanitize his reputation. Let me go and prove that I'm not this toxic person. I went to Detroit, and I knew it was going to be bad. And I balled out, and I did everything that I could, knowing I'm not coming back here next year. But I'm going to come there. I'm going to rehabilitate myself. It's like Malibu Passages. I'll go there, and then I'll move on. I'll show him a changed man. I'm a different man. I've kicked the addiction, and I'm ready to go back into society. It's what you can do. But it's fun. I hear this all the time. Paul's right. Every time somebody's like, well, why don't Detroit pick him up? Oh, we can't take this guy. You stink. Why not take this guy? What do you have to lose? But if it's all about the Lions, why did all 32 teams go, no thanks? Because they got something to play for? And Detroit has nothing. Did you exit? Yeah, they got a young quarterback. The Texans? Hold on, so what, if you want to help your young QB, okay, why wouldn't you sign him? The Texans already have a quarterback that could be going to jail. So we don't need to bring in. Right, they're still paying him. Okay, what about Jackson? You have Trevor Lawrence. You have you have DJ Chark's out for the year. No, because you have Trevor Lawrence, that's where you can say, you know what? We got a young and up and coming QB. I don't want him anywhere near Odell Beckham. So he's poisonous to a young QB, but he wouldn't be poisonous to a guy whose career's on the ropes. Right, because you're going to get rid of him anyway. 248-539-9797. He has no value to you. No, let's do this. Paul demanded this. Paul Sarah said, I don't like your performance on this radio show, and I think you missed an opportunity. So I said, you know what? Paul, David's job may be in trouble. I like it.
Well, it's just you said, Mike, that they can't go any year like this.
This is just that guy turning.
They're 0-8. It's not like they could give negative numbers.
This is it. We said everybody on this roster can be replaced. So it's not like you have this young nucleus that you're thinking, okay, this guy can be toxic today. If he is, doesn't matter. And you know what else bothered him? Here's what else bothered him. Roy Campbell. He was asked about it for that Jr., and he just went, that bothered Mr. Paul Sarah as well. Because see, it didn't bother me. Because I think Dan Campbell was telling them at the top, that's not fair. Need players like they're biased. You hate on them. So therefore, you applauded Dan Campbell. But looking at it as you have nothing.
Nothing.
In 3 years, no one's going to be on this team that was here this year. All right, let's ask the question correctly, simply, and right now. Should the Lions have been in Odell Beckham Jr. having the first wave of players? Should they have been involved? 248-539-9797. Paul Sarah says yes. Paul Sarah says, you bunch of ungrateful dirtbags, who do you think you are? Now, that was Paul Sarah, not Mike. I think that they should have kicked the tires, but here's why I would not have taken them off the plane. Because you owe the contract. Right there. But if you go to free agency, right, if I can get him for the rest
Consumers
of the year,
energy.
I'll take that.
Nothing. We're good.
Coming back, and I probably don't want him back. You get a chance to rehabilitate yourself, and we get a chance not to look like we're the worst team in the league. We can help each other out here.
No, I thought we would, but no.
Name me a time in Odell's career where there wasn't drama. In 3 months, you have a relationship of convenience. But there's no
There's no stability here. We all know this thing. This is a summer fling.
All right, so he's a free agent. You want the Lions to go out right now, even though word is he wants to play for a contender. Of course he does. What are you offering? Give me an example. Just let me understand what we're offering.
Oh, no. Right. This is one of those, I'm coming in. I'll kick the tires, but I'm just trying to offer you probably the minimum for the rest of the year.
No, you're never going to get him.
Well, as you always say, you don't order, you don't know if you get.
That's why I want to call about Ben Simmons. Come on.
Hope we don't run out of
What do they got
gas.
to be? 1 and 20?
we got plenty.
1 and 30? How many threes does Cade have to miss before I get my wish and
got
shake this
plenty.
thing up? Come on. You know what? Cade and Ben. Ben and Cade. What a duo.
If you bring in Odell, you don't have to give up picks. You don't have to give anything.
I know.
You're just paying him, you know what, we'll pay you league minimum for the rest of the year. You fix yourself up, and you can go play for whoever. You can go to Kansas City next year. We don't care.
All right, I'm asking the people.
Lions fans.
Odell Beckham Jr. He has cleared waivers. You can pick up the phone, call his agent, and try to order a pizza. I don't want nothing to do with him. Paul has said I'm in no position to say that. The Lions are in no position to say that. It takes swings. I just think I know more about him and have experienced more. There ain't no helping this guy. Not. Even when he makes a good play, personal foul. Even when he has a good game, boat pick, pilled out of his mind. Even when he scores, oh look, he's bleeping in the end zone. Like,
We're good.
he had everything in
Yep.
Cleveland.
Fired.
A winning team, his best friend on the team in Jarvis Landry, and still couldn't find a way to be happy. Did you see the quotes? What one quote from inside the organization? He did nothing here. He walked around, talked to no one, and did nothing. Man, geez, if that's how it is in Cleveland, what is it here? Is he going to murder somebody?
No, but maybe he just needs a place to show I'm not that bad.
It's also a team that's not built for him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize
play
you had to
action
build a team for him.
But they're not built to display his talents. They're a run first, play action based team to throw him 2 or 3 deep balls a game. He doesn't want to be that guy.
Did he drop a touchdown pass in the Giants' last playoff game? Yes, he did. True or false? Did he drop a key third down in the Giants' last playoff game? Yes, he did.
That is not
True or false? Did he go clubbing in Miami? Okay, what? I'm sorry.
regardless of all of that you just said, right here, right now, all the drama he has, is he the best player that would be in the Lions uniform on Sunday? I'm sorry. Would you repeat that, please, Mr. Valenti, sir?
Yes.
One more time for the people in back. Yes. With all the drama, you signed him, he would still be the best Lion player on Sunday.
He would. Who am I kidding? He would.
So that's why you kick the tire. You don't overpay.
It's all right.
Try to bring him in for the fix. I would sit there and say, you're hated. Nobody wants you.
Okay.
You come here and you play for this god-awful team and you try
But you gotta
hard.
sign him to a multi-year team-friendly deal so that if it works, he's a part of what you got. You can't just sign him for 8 weeks.
Okay, fine. But you know, we don't want you back and you don't want to come back. But then just in case this summer romance develops feelings,
Then they got
we can
Odell.
extend this.
How about this next year? Then they got Odell on one side, and then Rico's favorite player in the draft, Juicebox Johnson, or whatever his name is, on the other side.
I mean, Cookie Anderson, whatever his name is, Sauce Gardner.
24853 Juicebox Johnson. 248-539-9797. You, the caller, are next. Give it up for Paul Sarah. Shamed me before the show. Produces a 5 p.m. topic during. Sexy talk. Sexy talk. Sexy talk. Paul Sarah, everybody. Good. If you purchase your own health insurance, listen up. Time to renew. You know the drill. You get this stupid little window to make changes, or you can't make any from there on out. Mike Papura, National Benefit Plans. He's going to get it done right. On the exchange, off the exchange, marketplace, group rates. What's the right deal? What's the lowest price? You think I got time to figure this crap out? No. That's why you let Mike do it. He's the best in the game. Get with Mike Papura. Now, a phone call will save you a migraine or 12. Remember, it's the only time to make changes right now. Call Mike Capura, 877-734-2200. That's 877-734-2200 or on the web at nbphealth.com. Remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
I guess we're going here.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. If you haven't refinanced your mortgage in 2021, you need to call Hall Financial right now to see if you qualify for the no appraisal 8-day close. 866-CALL-HALL, or you can chat with us online at callhallfirst.com.
Whether you run your local bookstore or the neighborhood boutique that everyone loves, small businesses like yours make gift giving possible. Now, Comcast Business has a gift for you. Introducing the Gift of Savings Sale. For a limited time, ask how to get our best deal of the year on a gig bundle. You can get a $650 prepaid card when you switch to Comcast Business, the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. That's $650 to spend on whatever your business needs. You can even reward your team for another big year. Or if you want another way to save, you can also get started with internet and voice for $35 each a month when you buy both with a 2-year price guarantee. So give your business the gift of savings today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. Offer ends 1/2/22. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and one voice mobility customers only. Early termination fee applies. Requires Eagle Bill and autopay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Call or go online for details.
1877 cars for kids. KARS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Donate your car today. Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pick up this quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction. 1877 cars for kids. Donate your car today.
Also accepting real estate donations. You and your phone have been through a lot this past year. It's been your lifeline to the world. And now some big wireless company is telling you gotta buy a new phone from them and sign their contract? They don't control you. With TrackPhone Wireless, you can keep the phone, number, and network you already have. Already got a 5G phone? Keep that too. Because TrackPhone runs on America's best networks now with 5G nationwide. Plus, we've got unlimited talk and text smartphone plans starting at just $20. TrackPhone Wireless. Now you're in control. 5G nationwide access requires a 5G capable device. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
That's a no-wet high foam 170-degree sugar-free gingerbread latte.
Oh yes, it's gingerbread latte season at Duchesne's Coffee Shop. He'll need a seasonal barista before his cookie starts to crumble.
Anything else? Oh, there's a list.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Because of my HFC experience, I am definitely more driven.
I want to succeed in life. I want to have a good job and make money, but I want to like what I'm doing.
After I complete my associate's degree, I'd like to transfer to the university.
It costs less, it's a great school, and I can still get all the credits that I need that transfer over.
The advisors here actually helped me. They pulled up my records with like, okay, this is what you need to do.
I'm excited. I am prepared.
I am future driven.
I am future driven. I am future driven.
We're all driven by something. Find your focus at hfcc.edu.
The next time you're in Vegas, head to the D Las Vegas. It's not on the Strip, it's in downtown Vegas. The odds are better, the party's bigger, and you'll feel right at home. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
The Michigan Wolverines play at Penn State. Pregame Saturday at 11. Kickoff at noon on 97.1 The Ticket.
Let's do it. Paul on the ticket text. Who the hell are we to say no to OBJ? That's Paul Sarah. He's in for David today. And look, it's a hell of a job by Paulie. I am biased. Rico's called it out appropriately. I think Odell Beckham Jr. is terminal cancer.
Think of it like this, Mike. We talked to Evan in the break. A few years ago, fresh off of throwing a bag of penises, Antonio Brown was considered toxic.
They weren't real. They were gummy.
Okay, gummy penis.
Just saying there is, let's be accurate here. The first one's like serial killer move.
Okay. But all of a sudden, Tampa Bay says, and Brady, I'll take him.
And I'll today just now. He goes now. He goes to Tampa. He's completely sanitized, and people like him again. Why? It's not a winning team. They took a chance. Now, what was it? Rashad Perriman gets cut by the Lions, and their wide receiver room's the worst thing ever. Just got picked up by the Bucs, and the report is they plan on making him active right away. It's hard to argue. It's just you bring this guy here, it could be one of them California wildfires in your facility. Good, or it could be Nick Michelle. Chris, 97. What's up, Chris?
Good evening, guys.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. What do you got?
I want nothing to do with Odell Beckham. I don't know who Paul Sarah is, so I really don't care what he has to say. But why would you wanna give this team a chance at winning any more games than they might already win with a cancer and possibly
No, Chris, you bring up a good point. And if you're okay with just losing this thing out, then you are correct. But most Lions fans, as much as they want that first pick, can't stand losing every week. They want to get in there and say, at least we beat this team. Well, beat this team, you need talent.
Yeah, I mean, he's got more of the season that's supposed to season right.
Chris, what if there's a middle league? I don't want to go here, but for argument's sake, they're winless. They look to have very little hope of winning anything. And Odell Beckham Jr. is not going to by himself win you 2, 3, 4 games, because if he was, the Browns would never let him go. So I think there's a middle where you can still get the number 1 pick, and then, okay, can we develop a player that helps us next year? That's the argument. I still don't want him, but I'm asking you if you can at least, do you see that pathway?
You mean develop Beckham? When you say develop a player?
Yeah, where you bring him here, it's not a total disaster, and next year you enter the season having a legitimate NFL wide receiver and filling the need.
Your favorite team at one time.
Yeah.
Do you think he's someone you could develop at this point?
Oh, no, I think he's stage 4 pancreatic cancer. I hate his guts, and I don't want him here. But, dude, okay, you know what? That's a bit much. But I'm answering Chris honestly. Like, I don't play pretend. Odell Beckham Jr. is second only to Kyrie Irving on my ultimate hate list. I hate this guy. I'd never bring him.
Yeah, he's not a young player like you're going to just develop or change.
I agree. I agree with you, Chris. And if I'm a contender, no way. Hey, Antonio Brown might be a bad dude. I never questioned his on-field play, ever. AB's a bad dude, but he can play. Odell Beckham Jr., why don't you do yourself a solid and pull up his numbers? Pull them up! Why don't you get on that little professor stand of yours and beep-bop, boop-bop, boop-bop, beep, and pull it up. Here's a dirty secret. The dude's been getting worse for years. Okay. Go to Travis while Rico's abacus fires up. Let's go to Trav. How are you?
Hey, what's up, Mike? How y'all doing?
What's up, T?
I just wanted to let you know, man. One, Odell clear waivers because $7 million, and nobody trying to pay Odell $7 million.
Sure.
But, you know, Odell come here for, $500,000 or $1 million. I'm on down for it. I think the Dolphins still doing it. I think you don't feel comfortable.
So let me ask you a question, Travis. If I'm putting you in charge of the team, what is the rationale where Dan Campbell would say openly when he was asked about Odell Beckham Jr. and it wasn't even a hesitation, he went, nope,
too late anyway.
Why would you say that?
Why would they be so against it? That's Paul's point too. They're 0-8.
They can't afford it.
But now he's a free agent. And you know they're not going to sign him.
And then Odell, if I'm Odell, why would I come to Detroit when I can go, I can go Buffalo or Kansas City?
I don't know.
Travis, I'm wondering if you can. That's why I say you may be. Detroit could be your Malibu Passages where you fix yourself and you become this different person where all of a sudden it's like, wow, he's not that bad anymore. Yeah, Mike.
You know where he should go?
Productivity is
It's just Flaggers, that's all.
has been something main growth or something.
Consumers.
Yeah, and I don't hold that against him. My problem with him has been primarily he's not trying on the football field. I mean, when you look, man, it's not just reports. You watch the games, he's not running routes. He's out there like a kid chasing a kite. You know, up in the air, like, it's in the air. He's not playing, man.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, the injuries has hurt him, but yes, his numbers have come down since, I guess his...
Oh, you mean the only great year he had as a rookie? Yeah, please. Please, Professor.
His second year was actually the better year. We had 1,400 yards and 13 touchdowns.
What do you have the next year?
He had 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns.
What do you have the next year?
He looks like he was injured. I'm going to assume he had 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Oh, and what do you have the next year?
He bounced back and had 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Oh, lower still. Hey, what do you have the next year?
He had 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns with the Browns.
So totally pedestrian. And please, for the crowd.
He was injured, so he had 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And what's he done this year?
200 yards and no touchdowns.
Is that in a game?
But his dad showed where they just didn't throw him the ball.
Free OBJ. Let's go to Jamie. 97. What's up, Jamie?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man. What do you got?
I got 2 things. Listen, I don't think this dude deserves a chance to make himself a better looking player or person. First of all, he doesn't deserve that chance. And secondly, the Fords don't deserve a chance of bringing on a guy that will make the blind Lions fans buy tickets to come see a Kaiser. So that's why you don't want to do it. Why give the Fords more money?
Well, if we leave, can we leave that part out of it for a second, Jamie? Just because it's exhausting. I'm not mad at you. I get it. You know I'm no fan of them, but like James, football-wise, they've got a wide receiver room I've never seen anything like it. It's horrible. On that front, I get why people like Paul and Rico say, how could you be so dismissive? Jamie, they got to, at some point, evaluate Jared Goff, and I don't know how you do it with these receivers.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but I just don't think he deserves a chance.
Okay, but Jamie, here's the thing. It's not just him. It's throughout the history. Whenever there's a player, it's always like, we're not going to go after that guy. We're not going to go after this guy. We're not going to go after that guy. It's like, why? Maybe that's the reason why you keep losing. Because when I hate to beat a dead horse, you had a chance to get Randy Moss. Well, we didn't like what he did in college. That just Terry Fair and Jermaine Crowell. Oh, yeah. That's going to work. What about this guy? We're not going to take him. Like, every time they have an opportunity, they go the safest, most rice-cakeist route ever. Just plain.
If it wasn't so early in a rebuild, you might have a different opinion. If you had Stafford,
but maybe this is why you're in the rebuild, because you keep passing on guys. I was shocked that they actually took Adrian Peterson. I was actually shocked because that was so anti-Lions. He's past his prime. He stinks. No. But you know what? He was better than what you had in the room.
That says a lot. And factually, OBJ would come here and be your best wide receiver. I can't argue.
Want to get one more?
I'm emotional.
I feel like you're broken.
Because this guy, on one hand, I totally...
What if you can get your Ben Simmons, but we have to take either Odell or Kyrie?
I'm in. Listen.
Wow. You really want him that bad?
The Pistons are wretched.
Kyrie would come with him. Package deal.
I got to get Cade some help.
Maybe we can get Kyrie on our show weekly. Oh, that would be fun. That conversation alone, Paul, I would walk out the room and sit in there with you. Mike and Kyrie weekly.
Burning sage. Talking about dinosaurs, flat earth, and
maybe endowment consumers.
His movement. Don't worry, Kyrie will be back in January when they repeal the rules in New York. You see the new mayor said he's thinking of repealing?
Yeah.
But that's why if you're the Nets, you couldn't deal with it. You had to hold on to him and pray to God the rules change, and then all of a sudden, hey, look who's here. It's Kyrie's back.
say you kick the tires, you don't overpay. Why don't you leave me alone?
There we go.
Tormented. I just hate him. I do. I hate everything New York Giants. No. Your team. No, just honest. You hate Gatto. Let's just say I wouldn't have a problem if he fell down the stairs.
Consumers.
Coordinator. Pretty much. Oh, by the way, quarterback. You like how after our season's over, how Gettleman saves his job, these idiots go out and win a couple of games? Just read. 19 now. There's so much football on, including New York Giants games. One time, I need an internet that's up to that task. That's why I have Xfinity. Xfinity delivers gig speed to more homes than anywhere. That's right, anywhere. Not only that, but it's also 20% faster than AT&T's. Xfinity gives me speeds faster for streaming football games each week. You don't like streaming multiple games? That's cool, because it also offers fast speeds for video chatting with your friends, when the game is on, or you could just be gaming or streaming, whatever. Okay? Whatever you prefer. Bottom line, you need speeds with all your devices, and you can just flat out get more with Xfinity. The latest Wi-Fi innovations brings our fastest X-Fi gateway yet. Xfinity now has speed options up to 3 gigs. Like I said, 3 times faster than AT&T. Get started today by calling 1-800-XFINITY. Visit Xfinity.com or stop by a local Xfinity store. Not available in all areas. Restrictions apply. Requires gigabyte internet and compatible X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary. 3 gig service requires customized installation.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, there's a new accident blocking the left shoulder 696 eastbound at Evergreen. Slowdowns continue 75 and 96 near the Ambassador Bridge, where trucks are waiting about 45 minutes to enter Canada. Slowdowns continue also due to road work. Out of Warren, Van Dyke southbound at Chicago Road, there are double lane closures. And in Kego Harbor, 1 lane is open. Orchard Lake Road between Cass Lake Road and Commerce, you can use Middle Belt instead. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Have you experienced basement leaks? Water is more than annoying. It can cause damage to your home and foundation. It starts at your roofline and can collect around your home, causing a mess in your basement or crawl space. Call Foundation Systems of Michigan. We are experts in managing water around your home. From gutters to waterproofing solutions, we have a full line of products to put an end to your water problems for good.
What do you want from your sportsbook? The best odds, daily personalized promotions, same-game parlays you can boost for even bigger payouts? How about a faster app with easier withdrawals and complete security? Sounds like you don't want to just bet, you want to live your bet life. When you bet with PointsBet, you get better odds and bigger payouts, all in a fast and reliable sportsbook. Looking to bet big? PointsBet Diamond Club is an invite-only premier betting experience. Visit the promo page on PointsBet.com to request access and start earning Diamond Club benefits like exclusive access to tickets and events, 24/7 premium service, a 10% top-up bonus every deposit, get up to $3,000 and an exclusive experience per Diamond Club referral, and unlock personalized promotions. What are you waiting for? Sign up for PointsBet today and live your bet life. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
If you run a small business or manage health benefits, listen to this. Hi, this is Randy, and I'm here again with Steve Zielinski, Vice President of Marketing for HAP. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Randy.
So employers want to control health costs, of course, but they still want to make their employees happy. Have any advice?
Sure. One way is to look at HAP's new plans for small businesses. They include benefits and services that employers and their employees are looking for, including HMO, PPO, and even virtual care plans.
So how does that help them?
Well, now our plans offer more, while also being very cost competitive. And HAP allows employers to offer multiple plan options so their employees can select a plan that best fits their needs.
Well, what about keeping customers happy?
HAP has been recognized by J.D. Power. We were ranked #1 in member satisfaction among commercial health plans in Michigan 2 out of 3 years in a row.
Well, that's great. So how can employers learn more?
Contact your agent, visit hap.org/business, or call our HAP team at 844-DIAL-HAP.
Thanks, Steve. That's terrific. For J.D. Power 2021 award information, employers can visit jdpower.com/award.
Dell Technologies' biggest business sale of the year has arrived. Step up your vision with top tech up to 45% off during their early access Black Friday event. that, Dell Technologies recommends Windows 11 Pro for business. Plus, get incredible savings on Windows 11 PCs, along with servers, monitors, and docks, all with free shipping. There's also special financing with Dell Business Credit. Get started by contacting your Dell Technologies advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
It's not magic that will deliver 1 billion packages to homes across the country this holiday. It's the United States Postal Service. And we don't need a team of reindeer to do it, because we've added more vehicles to our fleet. And while we don't come down your chimney, we can pick up presents for you and yours. So if making more holiday deliveries to homes in the U.S. than anyone else seems like magic, that means we're doing our job. Share the magic at USPS.com/helpers.
This hour of the Valenti Show with Rico is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Get the latest sports news and inside information about Michigan and Michigan State on the 5-Star Zone with Rico Beard. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
Alright, the always tumultuous, sometimes me forgetting a team. It is time for the Big Ten Power Rank. This really is Rico's baby. He absolutely adores this segment. I do it because I want to be nice. We start out bottom of the...
Could you be a little more condescending?
I can try.
Okay. I know you can do better.
Here's Rico with an opinion that will change your life. Who's number 14?
At 14, I have Rutgers. But, Mike, I am trying to get you one of those New Jersey Rutgers helmets. Just so you know.
The Marco Battaglia era. I still think it's Northwestern. I'm surprised by you. Northwestern is so bad.
They are.
I mean, all these teams are bad, but like Northwestern's special bad.
I don't know if they're special bad.
All right. 13.
Northwestern.
And Rutgers. Or as Roberto likes to say, Rackus. The Warriors of the Raritan. Look, they're brutal. And I understand next year it begins for Shadow. He has his quarterback. He's going to recruit. Got to show dividends next year. I think this was a brutal step backward.
Yeah, I really expected more, but like Northwestern,
Rackus.
I got Northwestern at 13 because I think they're just a little bit better. They're playing more competitive games.
How many times I got to tell? You know, Paul, he kills me. He thinks I'm going to sit here debating Northwestern and Rutgers like anyone cares. They both suck. Number 12.
I got Indiana.
Thank God. So do I. You're on your 7th quarterback of the season. It is what it is. I felt bad for him Saturday night because Michigan basically was out there drunk, high, and blindfolded, and Indiana still had me.
If he actually knew the playbook and knew what he was doing, it would have been a more competitive game.
Rackus, who got 11?
I got Illinois.
Oh my God. Guess what I have? You'll never believe it.
Illinois?
But I want to say this. That's a respectful number 11. Because they've won several games. When Burt took the job, I really thought he had a shot to go win this. It looked like a complete disaster. But he's managed to be pretty good.
He's got an incredible ass. Really big in size.
I mean, he threw his team under the bus, and they came back and beat Penn State 9 overtime.
Beat Nebraska, beat Penn State. I forget who else he beat. Who cares? He wins.
Just beat Minnesota.
Yes. Hey, how about that?
All right, back on track.
Let's see. We're going to score 3 points against Illinois. All right, who you got at 10?
At 10, I got Nebraska. This is the try-hard team. They can't get out their own way.
We have not had a week we've played like this. I have finally moved Nebraska from 9. They're in every game, but they're going to lose every game. Got to put you at 10.
See if we can roll with this.
Fine. At 9.
At 9, I have the University of Maryland. Maryland, I thought they were going to be better. Tua's probably the best QB in the Big Ten, but he throws a ton of picks, and they don't have a good defense.
What's the movie my niece watches where they sing the song Let It Go?
Frozen.
You are that lady singing that song about Maryland. Must let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You have to stop. They are your your magnificent obsession. Maryland stinks. MSU by 3 touchdowns. We got a number 8.
We'll be betting on that one.
Skip
At
up.
number 8, I have Minnesota.
Dude, I'm not touching it. This is what
I got Minnesota.
I can't believe this.
Fresh off of your loss to
Figure Minnesota out. You have all these wins, and then ready? 68 total yards and get shut out by Colorado, or whatever it is. And then that loss to Illinois. Like, what is this?
And it looks like Ball State or some max.
They lost to Bowling Green.
Yes. I have no idea. I thought that they had just got ranked in the college football playoff, and then this happened.
All right, now is where there's no way we have the same team. Let's go to number 7.
I'm going with Kirk Ferentz and the University of Iowa.
Thank God we have a difference. All right, tell me what.
I'm looking at Iowa. Iowa's the
Tell me
team.
why.
Iowa is just, they finally bounced back from their losing streak, but they barely beat Northwestern 17-12.
I want it
yeah. Still having trouble scoring.
And the reality is that Iowa is very similar to Michigan State in this regard. They were living a charmed life. They were outrunning Mike Myers, the speeding train. Turnovers slowed down. Uh-oh. So did their season. I have MSU at 7. I think the injuries, I think the pass defense getting progressively worse. When you give up 1,000 yards passing in 2 weeks, that's a real stat. 1,000 yards passing in 2 weeks with Penn State to go, Maryland to go, Ohio State to go, I gotta drop it. And if they get healthy, they start playing better ball, we can move them back up the list. But I'm putting them at 7 right now.
And folks, just so you know, my list is based off of what you did. Mike's is what you're going to do. So
hey, I get
no, Mike. I'm not saying yours is
thrive
wrong.
On creativity.
Yours is what you're going to do in 3 weeks. You've already dropped them.
What has he done?
7.
He's got 8.
You don't have the best 7. Okay.
How about 6?
At 6, I have the University of Purdue.
Damn it.
Purdue has now knocked off the number 2 team and the number 3 team. But for some reason, anybody outside the top 5, they don't look that great.
Wait a minute. Paul Sarah, if he has Purdue at 6, and he hasn't said the words Michigan State, that means he's not valuing the head-to-head, which he put me up on the cross for a month ago. Hypocrisy, Rico, is thy name.
Paul, if Mike has already said Michigan State and he has not said Michigan, he is not valuing head-to-head.
We're on to number 6.
Funny how that works.
I have Iowa at 6. We have very similar opinions. And again, Michigan State and Iowa probably more similar than not based on what they need to win. MSU, it's bend but don't break. Hey, we'll give up 350. Well, it's been 450 and 550. And Iowa, it's please help me, I'm poor. Give me the ball. And if you don't, they can't win. Who you got at 5?
At 5, I got